Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is campground review time. Just on my way out, had a couple of good stays at some campgrounds, and I just thought I would do a quick review of each one that I stayed at. Alright folks, before we get into the video, I'm going to do a survey, and these surveys that I'm going to be doing at the beginning of some of my videos are actual events that has happened to me. So, survey number 1, put your answers down in the comments. You're out camping. Would you rather have neighbors that are A, loud, drunk, obnoxious, use the F-bomb every other word, and as they get more drunk, they fight more? Or B, quiet, respectful neighbors who don't close their blinds and you see everything? Put your answers down in the comments. So here we go. Start off, number 1. Kayuta Lake Campground. Kayuta Lake Campground is a privately owned campground, and it is 90% seasonal, easily 90% seasonal sites there, but they do have sites for the overnight campers that come in. They have water and electric sites as well as some sewer sites. Now, Kayuta Lake Campground is not to be confused with the Finger Lake that is Cayuga Lake. Kayuta Lake is off Route 28 in Forestport, New York, which is about 30 minutes north of Utica. Now, Kayuta Lake has a small marina, and Kayuta Lake is a pretty good sized lake too, so there's lots of camps and homes along the shoreline of Kayuta Lake. Now the campground, there was lots of kids there when I was there, and they sounded like they were having fun. Anyways, they do have events, like they had water wars when I was there, where they actually filled up tubs of water and the horn blew and the kids just went nuts. So there was all sorts to do. There's arcade, there's a playground, there's a pool, and it was a nice time there. The weather could have been better, but that's not their fault. And so yeah, I would stay there again. I'll give it a B. The only reason I'm giving it a B is one of the things that I find irritating. The staff or owners of the campground will enforce the regular campground rules, 5 miles an hour inside the park, and stopping at the stop signs and making sure all of that takes place. That's fine. I have no problems with that at all. What I have a problem with is when the staff or the owners tool around on their UTVs, at 20 miles an hour and just blow right through stop signs. They don't stop at all. I watched it all weekend long. They just disregarded their own rules, but had no problem speaking to people about breaking the rules. The second campground I stayed at was a DEC campground about 2 miles outside of Old Forge, New York, Nick's Lake. And this was a pretty decent campground. When I first got there, there was somebody that was set up on my site. They accidentally set up on the wrong site, which was fine. And then they had a problem with their RV. So, that's not their fault at all. And when we put our heads together, we found the problem with the RV and we managed to fix it, and they got underway. But the interior roads of Nick Lake are nice and smooth, freshly paved roads. The sites, my site was fairly level. It was off over from wheel to wheel by about an inch, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. The campground has a beach and a playground. It's on a small lake, Nick's Lake, so you can paddle it. There are no electrical sites. They are all boondocking sites. There are plenty of bathrooms and showers there. I had one, I was in Loop A, and there was one in the front of the loop and one in the back of the loop. So it was really it was a really decent stay. I was told when I came in that the bear activity was high, but I was there for 4 nights and no bears. I had my cameras going also, and I never caught a bear in any of the cameras. So if they have a bear problem, I didn't see it. And I had my grill outside on my picnic table. So, but it's a very nice campground, and it's right outside Old Forge, just far enough away. And there is a cell signal there. So it's one of the few DEC campgrounds I've been to that you actually have a cell signal. And my cell is Verizon. So I had 3 bars. I was easily able to text and call and even watch some YouTubes. So Nick's Lake, I would definitely stay there again. So there you have it, folks. That's 2 campgrounds. Kayuta Lake, about 30 minutes north of Utica, New York, and Nick's Lake, about 2 miles outside of Old Forge. Both campgrounds, I would stay there again. The caretakers and staff at Nick's Lake was excellent. The caretakers and staff at Kayuta Lake, they're good. They're on top of things, but just they're speeding around the park with their UTVs and blowing through stop signs. You know, I find that irritating if they want to hold other people to that, you know. So there you go. If you're in the area, go ahead and stay at these campgrounds. All right, folks, you watched all the way through. Thanks for that. If you liked the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button down below. Continue to follow the adventure. And remember, folks, tomorrow is no guarantee for any one of us. So disconnect from that Wi-Fi, connect to this out here. You won't be disappointed.